I always tell people that losing is not the end, losing is a lesson. Tonight I learned a very hard lesson.
I knew that was going to happen to him. Walking forward with their hands down on the opening bell, you're going to get walloped.
People saying that he reminds us of you and all that stuff.
No way, does he? He has the same tattoos, he says the same stuff. Right in front of shit.
Right in front of you. Do something about it.
He does the same fucking movements. He was going to scream on the thing. I wish him well. He's all right. I like him. Maybe.
Ilia Topuria has finally spoken out following his devastating loss to Justin Gaethje at the UFC White House Card. And while fans expected disappointment, what they didn't expect was the extent of the damage that had reportedly been done during one of the toughest fights of his entire career. As photos and reports began emerging after the event, it quickly became clear that this wasn't a normal post-fight recovery. The visible swelling around his face, the damage around the eye, and reports suggesting he may have suffered facial fractures severe enough to require surgery immediately became major talking points throughout the MMA world, with many fans admitting they had never seen Topuria look so beaten up after a fight before.
I do this one, but we'll start at the top. Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria. I don't know shit about fighting. I said every single prediction. Later in the week, I'm like, damn.
20%. You gave him 20%.
Yeah, no. There was a little bit, but in my mind, I'm like, dude, Ilia is so fucking confident and so sharp and so skilled, and Gaethje's too wild. Ilia's going to knock him out. I was like set. My mind was so set on that. He just fucking broke Ilia's face. He broke his mental, and that was like, that's Ilia's at the hospital 100%. Probably for the next little while. That was one of the most crazy, inspiring performances I've ever seen.
Did it show on the broadcast Ilia like fainting when they were leaving or not?
Yeah, he was like resting on his brother's arms on the way out, like nearly collapsing into him quite badly. Dude, he's got a broken orbital, broken cheekbone.
Is that confirmed?
I'm confirming it. I don't even know.
You're a doctor.
Based on the fights I've seen and the results that we've had back.
And your medical degree.
Yes, I'm actually Dr. Guru here, ready to diagnose Ilia Topuria.
What's interesting is that the fight itself didn't begin looking like a disaster for Topuria at all. In fact, there were moments early on where he looked sharp, dangerous, and every bit like the fighter many people expected to leave the White House card with another huge victory. The problem was that Justin Gaethje gradually turned the contest into exactly the type of fight he has built his entire career around, forcing a pace that never seemed to slow down and creating the kind of pressure that makes even elite fighters start making mistakes. As the rounds progressed, the momentum slowly began shifting. Every exchange seemed to come at a cost. Every success Topuria found was met with immediate resistance.
The shots that Justin was landing, and maybe even more impressive, what he endured.
Yeah.
Those rips to the body, those left hooks to the body were so nasty. He got hurt so bad. He almost got finished. Yeah. It looked like he was going to get triangled. It looked like he was going to get arm barred. It was over and over again. He was dominated on the ground. It looked bad. And for him to come back from that, it makes it all the more sweet. And for him to do this at the White House, there was something about him shadow boxing with the American flag wrapped around him when he was warming up.
Your heart's filled.
You couldn't script it any better.
No. Before long, the damage started becoming visible. What made the performance so impressive from Gaethje's perspective wasn't simply the fact that he won, but the way he managed to wear down one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport over an extended period of time rather than relying on one dramatic moment. That's why so many fighters, analysts, and commentators have been praising Gaethje since the event. They didn't see a lucky result. They saw a veteran delivering a masterclass in pressure, experience, and toughness against a younger star who had entered the fight carrying enormous momentum. For Topuria, however, the conversation has quickly become less about the loss itself and more about how he responds to it. Throughout combat sports history, some of the biggest stars have suffered setbacks that initially looked devastating before ultimately becoming defining moments in their careers.
I mean, it was fight of the night, but, fight of the year, fight of the whatever. It's one of the greatest fights you'll ever see. It was incredible. And especially when you got a guy, I don't know where it ended up, but 6, 7, 8-1 underdog, and then comes in and does what he did tonight. And then Ilia, I mean, the body shots that Ilia hit Gaethje with in that round, and then Gaethje gets through it. Gaethje's about to get into, an armbar. He almost got into a triangle. I mean, you saw everything in that fight.
Wow, that guy's crazy. Man, look at that dude. Justin Gaethje, the biggest underdog on the card. Ilia Topuria, the new sensation, the new superstar of the sport, just got pieced up, demolished, and stopped by the doctor at the end of round 4. Justin Gaethje, the highlight, gets it done at the White House, does the backflip off the octagon. Oh my God.
That's why many people aren't focusing on the defeat nearly as much as they're focusing on what comes next, because one difficult night doesn't suddenly erase everything Topuria accomplished before stepping into that cage. If anything, the reaction throughout the MMA community has shown just how much respect people still have for him. Even those celebrating Gaethje's performance have acknowledged that Topuria never stopped trying to find answers and continued pushing forward despite the punishment he was taking. That resilience is one of the reasons many fans remain convinced he'll eventually work his way back into the biggest fights in the sport. The immediate priority, however, appears to be recovery. After a fight that reportedly left him dealing with significant facial damage and potentially requiring surgery, there is now growing curiosity surrounding how long he could be out and what his road back to competition might look like.
Oh my God, he's gonna quit. Oh my God, Ilia Topuria, you little bitch. Don't you dare quit like this. I couldn't see, and I carried on fucking fighting because I'm not a little bitch. Ilia looks fucked. Oh my God, you're gonna quit. Oh my God, you quit, you little bitch. Justin Gaethje, man, the ultimate spoiler. I said he was gonna win, didn't I? Oh my God, you quit like a little bitch. My face was worse than yours.
I don't want to wake up Harley, but holy shit. Oh, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt yourself. Okay, I was so scared. I was like, okay, I know he's so tired for him to do a flip. Wow. And you know what I mean? People within my comments saying, "Oh, you riding Gaethje because he's your homie." Shut the fuck up. I'm riding him because he got heavy hands and he got a strong ass jaw. Oh my God. I'm emotionally drained. Fuck yeah, Gaethje.
First round knockout. Oh! Oi! Oh! Don't call the doctor. It's over. Oh, his shit's... He broke it. Broke. The boy's like, I'm not going down yet. Yeah, he's been hurt. He can't see it all. This is it. This is it. They're going to call it. They're calling it. Yep. Knew it. Congrats to Justin Gaethje, man. Congrats to Justin Gaethje. Retire. Don't even come back.
He just walked straight forward. Ilia walked him down, didn't do no feints, just straight walked at him. And he had a lot of jabs right in the beginning. If people watch that first round, that first minute, you're going to see a lot of mistakes that Ilia just made. He just like walked right through him. I don't think he respected him too much. You know, he just came right at him and he paid the price. This is the type of fight that you need a big break. You need to relax for a little bit, let your mind, let your body heal. Let your bones, you know, obviously I think he got his eye orbital broken, maybe both of them. I'm hoping for a speedy recovery for my boy, but that was crazy to see that his corner literally had to throw in the towel for him. That's how bad it got, you know, and it sucks when you can't see like that, but it shows the dog that Ilia is. Never gave up. When they gave him the chance, are you sure you want to keep going? He said, hell yeah.
This might be 2-2. Topuria's on the comeback. 2-2? 2-2, I'd say. First 2 to Topuria, next 2 to Gaethje.
They've hardly mentioned his face being beaten to him. Look at that.
Oh, they're stopping it.
There you go.
Oh, they stopped it. Wow.
Oh, there we go.
The big backflip's coming. He might be too tired for that. No, he's done it.
He's done it.
Oh.
Oh, he's done it. Watch your neck.
Hey, Justin Gaethje. Well in, lad. Undisputed champion, you deserve it after your career, but now I want that rematch. I am going to finish BSD and I want that rematch with Justin Gaethje for the undisputed title. I told you, didn't I? It was fate. Justin Gaethje, man, that's off to you. You deserve it for the fucking heavy career you've had. You absolutely deserve it, lad. Everyone gave me shit for getting beat by him. What now? What now, lad? Thought he was finished, thought he was 38, thought he was over the hill, and then he just beat you. Greatest fighter of all time, Ilia Topuria, you fucking gang of gobshite. I went 5 with him. I took every fucking shot that he threw at me and kept walking forward. This little bitch has just quit after 4 rounds. That's what this little bitch has just done. Look at him sat on his stool. I kept fucking walking forward at Gaethje for 5 rounds and didn't have an ounce of quit in me. because I'm a proper fighter.
For that experience, and this is just completely next level.
This was that times 100. This is the greatest night in the history of combat sports. Greatest night in the history of MMA by far.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's ever going to top this until something does.
I don't think anything is ever going to top this, man. This was...
And when we think about Ilia Topuria, who was ubiquitously regarded with Islam Makhachev as 1 or 1A in terms of the pound-for-pound kings, going to be fascinating to watch this mixed martial arts athlete rebuild, because that was a destructive loss for him and his legacy.
Yeah, and who knows what kind of damage he took, because we could be looking at broken orbital bones.
Orbital looks, the way he swole up.
Yeah.
I'm no doctor. Right. I know we like to play doctor at times. We sometimes be saying diagnosis, but his eye, the way it was so black and blue and closed.
Some fans are already speculating about future matchups, while others believe he should take as much time as necessary before even thinking about another training camp. Either way, one thing seems certain. The UFC White House card may be remembered as the night Justin Gaethje shocked the MMA world, but the story surrounding Ilia Topuria is far from finished. In many ways, this may be the first real adversity of his career, and combat sports has a funny way of revealing who people really are when everything isn't going according to plan. That's why so many fans are paying attention to his first words after surgery and his first public reaction to the fight, because they're not just looking for an update on injuries, they're looking for signs of how he's going to respond, how he's going to rebuild, and whether this setback becomes the beginning of a decline or the start of an even bigger comeback story. And judging by everything we've seen from Ilia Topuria so far, most people aren't betting against him finding a way back.